Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim, if you're new here, and today I have a pick a card reading for you. So this pick a card reading is going to be about whatever messages want to come through. So if love messages want to come through, career messages, advice, specific messages that only a specific person would know, then I'm going to be reading that. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to try and hide anything. I'm going to say what I genuinely feel and what I'm seeing based on these cards. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This is a general reading, so the messages that you hear may be for you and may not be for you. The way that you know if they're for you is if they're resonating with you, if they're clicking with you, if you feel like, you know, what you're hearing is like about your situation naturally. So trust your intuition. You'll know if the messages are for you and if they're not for you. So yeah, how this works is you pick a stack. I have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. And you pick which one calls out to you the most. And I'll leave the timestamps down below, or you can pick from the scrubber bar. I'm going to put the chapters on to make it easier for people. But so yeah, you will basically pick one of these stacks and then jump right into where your reading begins. Do take your time, trust your intuition. Likely a specific stack is going to jump out at you. Take a few moments and see which one is really calling out to you. You can pick from the numbers. Again, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can just pick from the stacks themselves. So yeah. Go ahead and take a moment and let's get started. Alright, group 1, let's see what messages you got. You have the 10 of Swords. Hopefully you can see that. The 5 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. Love yourself first. You get Passion. Desire, fun, fulfillment, joy. And then Justice. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. William Shakespeare, and it's got a Vincent van Gogh painting. Justice. Moderation. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Truth be told. Guide, a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. And you got inner wisdom, Athena. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Okay, so quickly, group 1. You're in. This reading is for you if you are in or just got out from a period of despair, of anxiety, of depression. Maybe you had a mental breakdown. Maybe you are super nervous about something. Maybe you feel betrayed. Maybe you're afraid of someone betraying you, deceiving you. You're worried about something. You feel hurt, or you did feel hurt. So this is something that could have been recent or could be happening right now for you. So if this is resonating with you, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. But group 1, this could be about a relationship. Okay, so you maybe have gotten like separated from this person. Maybe you got into a fight. Maybe you wanted space or something like that. But either way, like, you're not confident that you can trust this person. And you're probably in a really dark place right now. And we all go through those moments, those ups and downs. And you're definitely experiencing the troughs right now. And I say that because, you know, you have the Swords cards here. Like, all of this, well, not all, but like most of the swords that really tell of anxiety, of like you're feeling neurotic. There's a sense of overthinking, worrying, doubt, fear, overcoming like your daily life. And you also get love yourself first, which is interesting because in this card, which I love this deck, by the way, the Art of Life deck, I'll link all of these decks down below, but the Art of Life deck I think increased in price like significantly. I don't know how much it is now, but last I checked it was like over $400, which is crazy. But anyways, so it says here, this above all to thine own self be true, and it must follow as night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. To thine own self be true, and then you have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantic. So there's like this highlight, this focus on setting up the foundations in yourself to feel secure moving forward, to the point where your external circumstances don't affect your emotions significantly, to the point where like you can't get out of bed and you're feeling depressed and super affected by what's happening outside of you. Like this might not even be a love situation. This could be like a career situation, something at work. For others of you, I was getting the sense that this was like an academic thing. Maybe you're feeling not good enough or not smart enough about something. You could have gotten rejected for maybe a program or something like that. But yeah, like you definitely have people around you, or at least people are going to come into, someone is going to come in your life, and I say that with a guide too. It says here, guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally. Like, you know, with the Five of Swords here, it's almost like you don't think you can trust somebody, and this could be for various reasons. Again, take only the messages that resonate. If the messages aren't resonating with you right now, this reading might not be for you. It might just be for someone else, and that's okay. Maybe pick another stack. Or, you know, hang tight if this is interesting you. I might get some clarifiers and maybe like bring in the message a little bit more. But yeah, this could have been like a friendship thing. Like a friendship could have broken down, and maybe you felt like you need this person. Maybe you felt codependent. But I definitely feel like if you don't already have this person in your life, you're attracting a friend, probably from the same sex, that you can actually really trust, especially if you're someone who is experiencing like a breakdown of a friendship. But also this is kind of like, it reminds me of talking with your friends about something, like divulging the truth about how you're feeling, and you also have truth be told. So it's almost like you need to talk to somebody that you can trust, and for some of you, like you really don't think that you can trust anybody right now because what you're going through is like a betrayal of some sort. But, you know, justice is on your side as long as you're willing to put in the work. And but what I mean by that is, you know, love yourself first. It's almost like you're not confident in yourself, which is why you're letting these external circumstances affect you. It's because you don't think that you don't think you're strong enough, you're just not remembering your power, you're giving your power away. Or what really needs to happen here is a change in mindset. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we can get super lost in our thoughts, our negative thoughts, that we forget it's so easy to climb out of it. Just think a positive thought. Just change your perspective. Think about what you're grateful for. And I know you probably hear this over and over again, but think about your goals. Like think about how it would feel, how happy you would feel if you achieve it, instead of like your losses or where you think you're failing or where you think you're weak at. Like think about your strengths. Think about how to move forward as opposed to thinking about and wallowing about what went wrong. And I say that too with moderation. So it seems like for others of you, and this could be connected somehow, but this could also be a separate person or a separate group of people who pick group 1. For others of you, you're stuck in a rut and you're comparing yourself with a lot of people, and it could have something to do with social media too. Like you need to balance your social media use or your internet use. Maybe you're just comparing yourself to a lot of the people that you see on there. But there's definitely a sense of like taking a step back and not doing behaviors that is harming you more than helping you. Like for instance, for social media, it's wonderful. Like it helps you connect with people. You can learn so many things. Like, you know, I get my news from social media, or I did get my news from social media, because, you know, a lot of news sites are on there, and just other information that I might want to know, like I'm notified through social media. But in the same regard, like all that information on a daily basis for multiple hours a day can be really detrimental to our mental health. And so it's nice to take a step back sometimes and take a break. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom. Take appropriate action without delay. Exactly. So group 1, there's something that you want to say. Also, I'm getting that this woman here, Athena, she has a turquoise colored necklace, and it's right above her heart. So turquoise is associated with the with the chakra, with the throat chakra. So it's about communication and expressing yourself. And interesting too that you have this guide here where these mermaids are talking to each other. So there's definitely a need for you to like be honest about something. And in addition, you have truth be told. So really like strong messages of saying what you need to say, being honest about something, because I feel like you need to release that. You know, whatever it is that you're not being honest about or expressing is like being bottled up within you and like causing like this buildup of energy that just wants to be released. You know, you could exercise, you can do breath work, you could do like what is that exercise where you run really fast and then you walk for 30 seconds and then you sprint or something after that? I forget. I think it starts with an I. Interval training, interval strength, I don't know. Something interval, but there's like a build-up that you need to release. And for others of you, working out is going to help out. But for some of you, like this is significant. It's definitely about expressing yourself about something. A time for healing, like whatever it is that you're going through. This is a powerful time in your life in the sense that it's gonna clear the path forward. So after this period of your life of healing is transmuted or finished, I guess you could say, then the path opens up, right? The path opens up to this possibility of passion, desire, fun, joy, and fulfillment. This is the heart chakra too. And again, you're getting a lot of greens here, so this is telling me that there's something about the heart chakra. But in addition to that, there's something about your heart and expressing yourself and your heart. You might benefit from, and I said this over and over again, but there's something that you need to say. Either you can say it like online or something, just express yourself. I was getting the sense earlier that you are healers. You could also be speakers as well. Like, you know, when people in the self-development or self-help community, like they speak about their experiences, and it helps inspire people and motivate people to to help themselves. I feel like for some of you, like that's something that you're really good at, or you can be really good at. You're a healer, you're very compassionate. You could be a sensitive soul as well, and which is why you could be feeling like this with the Ten of Swords, like this depression, despair, and like ending and fear. It could be because you care so much and you're feeling frustrated that there's so much injustice in the world, or you're feeling frustrated about certain people's actions or how certain people behave. That's because you're not like, you don't have a solid foundation. And I see that with love yourself as well. And justice, but with the Justice card, like you're protected and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna come out of this period stronger, and again into the space of like what fulfills you. I'm also feeling for some of you, like you could be attracting a true friend. Like if you don't have that around right now, you're definitely attracting a true friend, probably of the same sex. And I feel like, you know, this person is gonna lift you up and give you inspiration and just make you like feel like you can trust people again. Oh, and another thing. So I've mentioned that necklace. I see that the same heart theme here with this Truth Be Told card. This owl, he has like an open window right in front of his chest. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there's a sense of like you needing to open up and like free whatever it is that you're keeping caged up. I'm getting that for some of you it's coming out, but that's not going to be for everybody. But there's definitely something that you want to say or like let everyone know about. And also like what isn't helping your cause right now is something specific that you can take a step back from with the moderation here. I'm also seeing that moderation and Truth Be Told, they're both 14s. So 5, a number of change, and you also have the 5 of Swords here. You know, I'm getting now that it's about telling somebody how you feel, maybe like saying, hey, I don't appreciate that you did this, or I don't like it when you do that, or this really hurt my feelings when you did this. But also like keeping in mind how people communicate, or keeping in mind how this person could potentially benefit from a heart-to-heart conversation. Like instead of coming to them, attacking them and saying like, you did this and I'm so fucking pissed and blah blah blah, I'm getting more of a sense of like coming towards them from a diplomatic energy or intention. So also, you get from my little oracle deck that I made, you get Earth. This question is related to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia asks you to protect her and her cycles and inhabitants. Keep the environment and sustainability in mind. Environmental studies or work, travel, exploration. And you also get goodness. No matter what, there is goodness here. Positive outcome, wish come true. Good people, good vibes, great opportunity. So exactly. With the Earth and goodness here, what I'm getting here, like, the reason why you have this 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, it might be something that you can't control too. Like, there could be, like, pollution, for instance. Pollution could be affecting how you're feeling. You could be definitely sensitive to certain chemicals or things like that. But that's not going to be for everybody. It's just a sense of like, for those who are super empathetic and caring and like super sensitive right now. Sometimes we go through periods of like intense sensitivity and then moderate sensitivity. But right now I feel like for some of you, like you're super sensitive right now, where like you're definitely tuning into what's happening to Earth in terms of climate change especially. So it could really be helpful to you to kind of align your actions and behaviors with your beliefs. So like if you care about climate change, what will help you kind of get out of this rut, or what will help you get out of feeling stuck, could be, you know, changing certain behaviors so that you're helping the planet, or so that, you know, I don't want to say helping, I guess helping the planet. Like sometimes we can influence people with our actions. An example would be being more conscious about the amount of trash you generate, being more conscious about the plastic you consume, being more conscious about recycling and making sure that you're doing it properly. And I'm also getting a sense of like being an activist also about what is important to you. Because some of you, like, your passion relates to something about Earth. It could be about the oceans too. Yeah, and I'm getting a message from this deck for those who are resonating with this in a love sense. Let's see. Oh, and all of the decks are going to be listed down below. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yeah, so for others of you, you're experiencing a loss. Sorry, I'm checking the time. Yeah, so for others of you, you're experiencing a loss right now in a relationship. It's not going to be for everybody, and if you're in a relationship right now, I'm not saying you're going to experience a loss. I'm saying more so for those who are already experiencing some issues in their romantic life. There's definitely something better for you. And I lost the card. But yeah, there's definitely something better for you. There's a reason why things don't work out, and I know it's hard sometimes because we want things to work out. But you know, you do love yourself first in moderation. So it seems like you're doing something to an extreme. Maybe you're like scrolling through social media and like getting more and more depressed about it because of that. Take a step back, take care of yourself, gather yourself. Even though you may have forgotten the amount of power you have right now, you can always get that back. It's just about changing your mind, shifting your mindset, changing your perspective. And yeah, let's see, any other final messages? You will definitely get out of this period of overthinking and anxiety and fear and worry, doubt, nervousness. You're gonna get out of that. That path is going to be cleared for you, and if that's something that you want and your conscious mind is saying, yes, I would love that, you can absolutely claim that message and invite that into your life, that change. And for others of you, maybe you don't need to. Maybe you're already over that. Maybe this is something that happened in the past. What you're going through right now is super powerful in the sense that like you're at a new beginning with a time for healing here. It's almost like you just stepped out your house and you're about to go on an adventure. And yeah, it's amazing. I feel like you're gonna discover a lot of things pretty soon, and just gonna live more aligned with your heart and your soul. Because for those who picked group 1, you really need that. you really need to be honest. Truth be told, you need to be honest about what that is, and stop worrying about what other people might say or think or want, because this is about you. You might have been neglecting yourself, group 1. So yeah, that's all I'm getting for you. It's been way too long. I'm gonna cut that short now. And I just saw 222. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And that would let me know that you're resonating and I'm picking up on your energy. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see which cards you got and what messages are coming through for you. Ace of Swords, beautiful. 5 of Wands. So a conflict resolution for some of you seems to be coming through really strongly. And then you have the World, yeah. You also have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. The Knight of Swords. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. Soren Kierkegaard. Oh my gosh, like group 2, a lot of you are going to be traveling soon. I'm getting backpacking, just travel that's really gonna like reset you. Time out, yeah. Group 2, some of you need to take a vacation. Money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. Expect powerful change. Butterfly Maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Exactly. A change in the wind. 12. Okay, so lots of changes, exactly. So when I said traveling, it could be like internal traveling or internal discovery as well. But for others of you, it's definitely like traveling to another country, maybe a road trip, going backpacking, just something that you really need to do. Because some of you are like workaholics. Beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. Okay, so group 2, you're a very beautiful person. You're a very attractive person. I'm getting Scorpio, weirdly enough, but you could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I'm also getting like Leo energy, fire energy. Somebody who is like super passionate. I feel like I want to get some clarifiers. Passionate, outspoken, not afraid to speak their minds. If that's not you, then feel free to pick another stack or like stay tuned for more messages. But I'm definitely getting a sense of someone who is headstrong, especially with the Knight of Swords here. To dare is to lose oneself footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose one's self. So if you're coupled up, you could definitely be going on a trip. If that's you, let me know where you're going in the comments down below. I'm jealous. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of images here of change, of movement, of travel. Oh my gosh. Justice wants to come out. I'm not going to take all the other ones. So Justice, you could be a Libra. You know what? Group 1 and Group 2 might be connected because there's strong messages of justice and conflict ending. And expect powerful change, transformation. You're experiencing enormous change, change in the wind. Exactly. So it's like group 1, if you're watching group 2 as well, it's almost like this is the period after you heal. You're definitely going to be going on a vacation, either for real or just mentally and spiritually. You could have been a workaholic too. Maybe you quit your job because the environment was toxic, and so money is oops, my camera died. But basically I was just saying, like, some of you, or a specific one of you, could have quit your job recently because of maybe like a toxic work situation. So money is really something that's on your mind, but at the same time you kind of want to like think about what'll make you happy in the long run. Because I do see that time out and money is next to each other, and also money here is a 14, which simplifies to a 5, and then you have the 5 of Swords. So this could be like an internal battle of like, should I spend money on this? It would make me happy, but I gotta save up for this, or I have to build up my emergency fund, or save up for my nest egg. But it's like you almost want to travel and basically like splurge on something. I'm getting that for some of you, it's definitely traveling somewhere. You want to go on a vacation, and it's looking like this is a good time to do that for sure. Again, this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest, and always follow and trust your intuition. You'll know definitely if this is something that you should move forward with, especially with the honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Again, for those of you who are coupled up, it could definitely be helpful for you to take a trip. It could just be a weekend trip too. It doesn't have to be like a super long, month-long backpacking trip around the world. You have 7 of Cups. Yeah, so there's a sense of indecision about something. It could be about the trip. It could be about money or finances. It could be about your career too, is what I'm getting. But, you know, regardless of what you're feeling right now, this is a very significant time of transformation for you, especially with Judgment. It looks like what is no longer serving you is going to be released in the near future. But again, it's like you need to take the steps forward. On the bottom is a Page of Wands. So yeah, this is so exciting to me, because it's almost like with the Page of Wands underneath there, and with all the other cards that you have, whatever it is that wasn't working out for you in the past, like especially for those who are resonating like on a career level, whatever wasn't resonating with you in the past, something new is coming to replace that. It's actually something that you like. It's something that you want. It's something that you choose, as opposed to something you just fall into and kind of sort of have to tolerate. Because right now you're like in this period of daring. This is maybe what I was sensing with a fiery energy here with the Knight of Swords. Again, to dare is to lose oneself footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. Soren Kierkegaard. So it's like you're changing something in a significant way. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Interesting. So for me, this message, oh, here's the art here. It's beautiful. It could definitely be a love situation for others of you, but for this is what I'm getting is like your passion igniting. Like if you haven't already attracted your twin flame, or they're not in your life, and this is something that you're obviously into or something that you're tuned into, it doesn't have to be for the messages to resonate, but it's going to bring you on the path of your true purpose. For me, the twin flame card and the twin flame phenomena is all about being aligned and getting closer to your real heart's purpose, your soul purpose, your heart's desire. You know, if you think about the flame aspect of the twin flame, whatever is not for you and whatever is not meant to stay in your life is burned away by the flame. So whatever isn't working out is definitely going to fall away, is what I'm getting here. Even if you're feeling indecision and you're not exactly sure, you know, what decision to take, this is something that is already happening. This is something that's happening, and I guess you could call it like cooking within you. Your subconscious already knows how to handle all of this stuff. It's just that your conscious mind needs to accept that, okay, things need to change, and things are changing, especially with the world and the Five of Wands here, and the Ace of Swords. This is really interesting. I'm gonna get a few clarifiers from my little deck here that I made, and then we'll end it there. But for you, group 2, yeah, this is a beautiful time. This is a beautiful period in your life where you're gonna be daring to take risks. You're doing things that you thought you were afraid to do, but always wanted to do. You're definitely taking risks. This is a period of courage for you and standing up for yourself. Kind of like giving yourself some real self-love. Powerful change. Crazy. Protection. You are being protected right now. God's rejection is protection, exactly. So you probably got rejected, something rejected you, or you got rejected about something, and it's because you're being protected. You're being led to your right path. Something better will come along, don't worry. Protection. And then you also have, I don't know which one I picked this up, but I got the Scientist. So it says STEM, scientific method, logical thinker, pertains to STEM fields, left-brained individual. But I kind of feel like I flipped that. So now it wants to go on the artist, pertaining to arts, right-brained person, creativity, beauty. Oh, interesting. We have beauty here too. So, an artist of some sort. So for some of you, you are definitely left-brained. For others of you, you're an artist, and you're going to start to take steps towards your actual desires, so that you can have like a vocation that you're proud of, something that you love to do. It says traditional on the bottom. A traditional person, someone who is religious, man or woman of faith, values traditional ideas, orthodox ideals, can be judgmental and conservative. So this could be resonating for some of you. I don't know what that means. Feel free to let me know down in the comment below, but maybe you grew up in a really traditional culture or family, and something that you've always wanted to do might be a little bit different than what your culture is used to. Maybe that's kind of a blockage for you. Some of you are going to be entering into like beauty field or careers, which maybe you didn't think about in the future, but I'm definitely getting a sense of switching careers here for sure. Like something about your past career or your field of work is no longer making you happy. Again, only take the messages that resonate. That might not be for all of you, but it's beautiful. Like you're expanding, you're growing, you're finding like who you really are, or not finding who you are, but like living in accordance with your truth. And I do feel like this stack is connected to group 2. So that's all I'm getting for you, group 2. Thank you so much for watching, and let's look at this beautiful card before we end it. Twin Flames. Your passion ignites. If you're somebody who believes in Twin Flame, I am somebody who believes in Twin Flame, but not super radical in a sense like, oh no, it's like be all and end all. It's definitely a real phenomena in my opinion. It's something that I felt in my bones. It's something that I conceptualize and understand, I guess, in my own way. But if this is something that resonates with you, I do feel like, you know, the twin flame thing is definitely like an internal alchemy too, which can definitely be expressed in the external through our romantic partner. But for others of you, it's definitely a romantic partner, and for others of you, it's an internal alchemy that's happening that'll bring you closer to your true path. So that is all I'm getting for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see which cards you got. So you got the King of Cups, the Devil. Okay, I'm getting like a strong sense of sexual attraction, romantic attraction. For others of you, it's definitely a toxic relationship, but let's see what other cards you got. The Son of Pentacles, so the Page of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign or a water sign that you're dealing with. Maybe you're an earth sign or water sign. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and earth signs are Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Oh, whoa. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, so there's definitely an aspect of toxicity here for some of you from group 3. The Page of Wands. It's never too late to be what you might have become. George Eliot. So 2 pages so far. Some of you are really young, and that's perfectly fine. But being that you're young, you might be in a toxic relationship right now because you still haven't kind of been able to put your foot down to say no to certain things. Okay, you also get 8 manifestation. Okay, and I want to like clarify, just because you're young doesn't mean you don't know how to say no to things that are harmful to you. Like, I know a lot of people who are wise, like I know a lot of young people who are wise, but sometimes when you're young, like you're more tolerant of certain behaviors because you think it's normal, and you know you're gonna make mistakes too, and so you're kind of more forgiving. As you get older, that stuff kind of gets old, and you start to be like, you know what, I don't want to tolerate that sort of treatment, you know? You also get family, belonging, community, culture, and tribe. So I'm seeing a fly. For some of you, it's not about a love situation. It could be a toxic culture, a toxic circle, a toxic community, a toxic family member, something like this. Toxic ideals, beliefs. Adjustments are required, yeah. A leap of faith. Aim. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. And then you also get breathe, 29. Then endurance, keep going. Huh. Okay, so group 3, there's a lot of things that you're not certain about, which is totally normal. I'm the same. But there's also someone or something that has a really strong hold on you. The signs here again are earth signs, Capricorn. I'm seeing a fire sign too now with the Page of Wands. It's never too late to become what you want. Wow, all groups so far like have this similar message of just like needing to change something because like some of you haven't been doing what you really want to do, like deep in your heart. It's almost like you're being steered a certain direction because you think that that's what's acceptable, that's what somebody wants you to do, but it's not actually what you want to do. It could be from like family pressure too, or like just your culture. With manifestation here and leap of faith and endurance, I definitely feel like something is going to come into your life that will open your perspective, open your mind, and also give you more opportunities to follow your path. It could be a male. as I was saying that, this someone is a male. So it could be like a man, a friend if you're a guy, a mentor, maybe a lover, or just a friend, a teacher perhaps. That's definitely going to open your mind to something, kind of put you on, if you know what I mean. Some of you are manifesting a relationship, especially for the females out there. It could be a new one. It could be saying goodbye to whatever hurts you. Rebel. A rebel, dissenter, nonconformist ideas. Rebel against what doesn't sit right with you. Different, can be argumentative, unique, liberal. So, I mean, these two could be connected, but I'm more so getting the sense that rebel has something to do with you. Like earlier I was talking about, on the bottom it says look elsewhere. What you're looking for is not here. Keep trying. Breakthroughs are coming. Endurance, you have that same message here. Don't give up when paired with goodness. Move on. Better will come along. So yeah, there's something that's not right for you. And I think you know what it is with the free yourself here. It's time to take control of your life. You know what's not good for you, and you know the steps that you could take, and you know that you should do them. It's just a matter of doing that. But the rebel here, like earlier like I was saying, some of you are heavily influenced by the people that is closest to you and that you grew up with, perhaps your family, your culture. Let me see if I get any other clarifiers. Let's get a final clarifier to bring into the messages, but you're on your way. Like, you're on your way. Like, oh my gosh, how beautiful. 6 of Cups. Some of you could have, like, let go of a relationship or something. Perhaps you regret it, and perhaps you regret leaving someone for someone else or something like that. Like, I feel that a relationship could potentially return with the 6 of Cups. It's just like a beautiful friendship. Oh, interesting. 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and then 5 of Coins. So 5, 5. Do you have any other 5s here? You have 5 with endurance. Oh no, we don't. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm getting mistreatment. Some of you are being mistreated, and like you really have to free yourself. It's okay that you want to move away from something that doesn't make you happy. I feel like group 3, you might feel guilty sometimes about how you feel. But what you don't remember sometimes is that your emotions are trying to tell you something. They're trying to bring you closer to yourself. There's a reason why you're feeling a certain way about something, and listen to that. Listen to your body's intelligence for once. Again, adjustments are required. I feel like once you free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. Then like, you're good to go, you're free, you're set. Especially like, look at this picture. Taking a leap of faith. This is definitely similar to group 2 as well. But I think it's different in a sense that they're different people. Or like just different energy, but still the same message of like changing something that is no longer serving you, like actively and consciously doing that. Because it's never too late to be what you might have become. It could be a situation of like broken dreams that didn't come true. There's just something surrounding you that you don't agree with, and you feel like you can't say anything about it. And now my attention is being brought to this lapis lazuli, similar message to group 1, so maybe you watched group 1 and 3, or it could benefit you to watch group 1 as well. But yeah, like there's a sense of like being honest about who you are, even though you're surrounded by people who might disagree with you. Like you need that. In order for you to manifest like this great expansion, adjustments are required in your life, and those are adjustments that only you can do, that only you can make. But if you're feeling hopeless, like things are just not going right and everything's going wrong, if you just keep pushing and you don't give up, you'll make it. I'm telling you, you will make it. Something beautiful is coming in with the 6 of Cups here. Like, it's just, I love this card. There's a sense of, there's like a sense of like warmth and being enveloped in love and security. And yeah, I love this card for sure in every deck I find. So yeah, that's coming for you if you're feeling insecure right now, or you're feeling kind of there's a fly, you're feeling imprisoned. There's something beautiful coming for you, coming into your life. Definitely you're going to be set free. You know, I want you to look at this real quick. Oh. So with the leap of faith, the devil, and the free yourself, do you get this sense of like being set free regarding something? You deserve that. You deserve to feel free. And you know what I'm thinking about right now? Britney Spears. I know she's probably not watching this, but like her conservatorship or whatever. I keep having trouble saying that word. Her conservatorship. Conservatorship. Wow. Her conservatorship is like super crazy and, in my opinion, unfair. There's that feeling of like free Britney, you know, and that's like also with you, like free yourself. And I love this as a final message before I move on to the next group. It's never too late to become what you are. So group 3, those are the messages that I'm getting for you. Oh, hold on, sorry. I did want to get one of these Lovers Oracle cards for those who are resonating with this on a romantic level, because not everybody's going to. This is only for those who are resonating with this reading on a romantic level in any way. Maybe they are feeling trapped, or maybe you are feeling trapped in a relationship. Maybe you're feeling unhappy and mistreated, and it's time for you to go. Listen to that. I am seeing new beginning too as well. Oh my gosh, you got the same card as group 3. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So you're on your way to like this beautiful, fulfilling love if you don't have it already. But it's just like you're on your way to your heart's desire. You're aligning with your soul's purpose, your soul's path. That to me is what twin flame represents. And it's a real phenomena where the flames literally burn away everything that is no longer serving us, everything that is not real, everything that's not aligned with who we want to be inside in our core selves. All of that stuff is being burned away, and the truth is being revealed. So maybe group 2 and group 3 are connected as well, but take that leap of faith. It's never too late to become what you are. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi group 4, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see what messages want to come through for you today. Remember, this is a general reading, so only take messages that resonate and leave the rest. Alright, let's see. You get Temperance. This is a Sagittarius card. That could be significant for some of you. The Lovers. Could be a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. Mother of Wands. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This is the Queen of Wands. And then heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I might get clarifiers later if I feel like it. You have the Hanged Man. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Lao Tzu. And follow your dreams. Desires, goals, passion, craving, fulfillment. Step out of your comfort zone. Irene, peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Serendipity, 18, with a clover on the top there. I love seeing clovers. Wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, and exhilarating movement. Okay, so group 4, what are your messages? There's definitely something here about a romantic connection. You have the heart-to-heart conversations, Lovers, Temperance, the Hanged Man. There's a sense of like a cooling down in a relationship. You could also be dealing with a fire sign, like I said, or you could be a fire sign. It's almost like you want somebody, you're attracted, you're interested in someone, but for some reason it's just not time, or there's some sort of wedge between you two. I do feel like with the heart-to-heart conversations there, you get fire again. With the heart-to-heart conversations there's definitely a possibility that that's going to happen. Where if you think that this connection is over, it's actually not, and you are going to be given the opportunity to talk with them about whatever is on your mind and in your heart. I am also getting a sense that there's like blockages in terms of your communication. It could be that you're not in contact right now, or you just don't want to tell them certain things about how you're feeling. Maybe because you don't know how they'll react, or you're afraid that they're going to reject you. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passion, desire, which you also have, by the way, desire here. I love it when that happens. Sexual chemistry, hot places such as deserts, season, and intense connections. Okay, so this could be an intense connection for sure, or it was an intense connection and maybe cooled down a little bit. I'm seeing that with peace too, in contrast with all the fire cards here. I feel like there was a need to like take a break or get some space from this person because of someone's dreams or like career goals or something. But it's like it's not done yet. The connection is not done yet. But it's weird because I'm also getting a sense of letting go. Like you love this person or you like them a lot, you care about them, but you want to let go. or you're letting go. It's almost, okay, so group 1 was like the beginning of the journey, and then it's like progressing to group 4 is what I'm getting. Because I feel like these stacks are definitely connected. Stop. The need to put an end to something. Let go, as I was just saying. Endings. Release what no longer benefits you. Unhealthy behaviors that need to be stopped. This is just my my little deck that I made. And on the bottom you get money, which we got last in the last group for group 3. The situation has to do with money. Money is affecting this relationship. Money on the mind, all about money. It's raining money. Money worries and matters. Okay, so I'm gonna get, I don't know what to do with my hair, you guys. I feel like I should just chop it off. Anyways, let's get some clarifiers. What is what is the Temperance and Lovers card about? And what is Follow Your Dreams about? So Temperance and Lovers is clarified by the Hermit. Virgo, or just isolation, needing to kind of take some time by yourself, which I was just talking about earlier. On the bottom is a Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. And then 3 of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, it's you that want to take a break because you want to have some fun and you don't want to be in a serious relationship, or it's them. But at the same time, you haven't told this person that you really care about them. You haven't told them how you feel. And they haven't told you how they feel. And I do feel like it's a mutual thing. Like, you both care about each other, but maybe you're not down or open to a serious relationship right now, or you're afraid. It could be that you're definitely afraid of that. Yeah, with a fire and stop here, like something kind of, I guess, killed that fire, put a stop to it. Again, like I was saying, there's a sense of cooling off, but it's still there. The sexual attraction and the chemistry is definitely still there on both sides. Now, if you're not someone who is resonating with this on a love perspective, well, I don't know if that would work because I'm getting intense love energy here. But for those of you who maybe aren't, you're like having a good time right now. You're enjoying your youth, you're enjoying your single life, and that's fine. I feel like you're going on an adventure, you're finding yourself, you're having a good time. You're putting your desires first, you're following your dreams, and that's great. However, I do feel like, and I don't want this to kind of unnerve anybody, but I do feel like at some point there is definitely going to be a cooling off of the passion and the energy and the go energy that you're exhibiting right now. For some of you, there's going to be a need to, like, or not a need, but there's definitely going to be a time where that needs to, well, not need, but there's going to be a time where that is going to cool down, slow down a little bit. So it would be nice to be prepared. There's too many. Sometimes these cards get stuck. Let's go again. Clarifying for those who are resonating with this in a love situation. Okay, so for the heart-to-heart conversations, what I'm getting here is like, you need to tell each other about, and here I go again with the need. No, you don't need to do anything. You do whatever the hell you want. But it would be nice, I guess, to tell one another how you really feel without being afraid of being rejected. And I know that's easier said than done, but that's like what I'm getting with this stack. Especially with a step out of your comfort zone, like that might not to be something that you do. You don't want to reach out to somebody and potentially be rejected, because you want to kind of play it safe, but you can still tell somebody how you feel without giving your power away, if that makes sense. Okay, so you have this beautiful card. It's reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. What was I just saying? Trust and have faith that it will all work out for the best. So right now, this relationship is taking a breather, is what I'm getting, but there's definitely a lot of passion still and sexual attraction and chemistry, sexual desire. It's so weird because you care. Well, it's not weird, I totally get this feeling, but like, you care about this person, and this is mutual. You want them, but you're not willing to compromise like yourself. You're not willing to compromise your dreams, especially for a half-assed connection. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want it to be all in, but at the same time, you're not exactly willing to make that decision. You almost want the other person to be like, hey, I really want you, and let's make this work. And then you'll be like, okay, let's do it. But it's not going to be you that's going to be saying that first. It's almost like you're taking the stance of, oh, I want you, but I don't need you. But there's a sense of like being bummed too, because you're like, damn, I don't know if it's over. I don't know if I want it to be. But regardless of what direction you go through, like with the wave of power here, surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement, yeah, like you're empowering yourself with the actions that you take. Right now, you can do no wrong because you're like in this momentum of empowering yourself. Like, you're loving yourself. You finally realize, like, holy shit, I deserve these things that I want. I deserve respect. I deserve to be cared for. I deserve to have what I want out of life. With the serendipity here, it's really calling on you to pay attention to those signs and what they're saying, and like those coincidences that are so big, it's hard to believe that they're coincidences, you know what I mean? Telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. So yeah, it's definitely a mutual thing for both of you. Like, both of you, for those of you who are resonating with this in a love situation, I feel like it is for most of you. Both of you are like really focused on making money, being financially stable. It could be that what's preventing you from coming together really is finances right now, or work, or something like this. Sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. That's so cool. You have 3 like mermaids here, and then you have the 3 of cups. So this is like a message for those of you who could really benefit from just friendships and hanging out with the girls or the guys. And again, living that single life. Because there is definitely a space here for those of you in a relationship or in a romantic connection. There's a separation. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm saying that this is happening for those of you who are watching this right now. Perhaps not for everybody, but it's happening for a lot of you who are watching. And also, if you're not resonating with the love aspect of that, like I said, this is a period of empowerment for you, like really amazing time in your life where you're just like, I can do no wrong. I'm getting like this sense of vitality, like this surge of passion, of purpose. It's almost like you feel like you can take on the world and conquer the world. And I do feel like this period of your life right now is awesome and fun and beautiful. And you can sustain this type of energy by stepping out of your comfort zone. For sure. And like being honest about yourself and who you are and what you want, who you want to be. And yeah, these are just some of the messages for you. I hope you enjoy that. Thanks for watching. Hiker 5, welcome to your reading. Let's see what cards you got. 2 of Cups. I love this card. The Death card, Scorpio card. This is so wild. I definitely feel like groups 1 through 5 are connected somehow. So some of you are probably watching the whole entire thing. The Star, you could be an Aquarius, or they could be an Aquarius if you have someone in mind, or you could be a Scorpio and they could be a Scorpio. Just, yeah, whatever. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Aww. I'm feeling like there's definitely some arguments and fighting in this connection. Queen of Swords, be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Laos to Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You or them. Effort. Oh my god, this is crazy. Dude, you have 2 effort cards. Make the effort and effort. Okay, so somebody is being called to make the effort here. It might be you. I love it when that happens. Intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. You have emotions are running high. Purification. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. With that, I'm getting like meditation. And then mending. Oh my goodness. You know, before I saw this card, I was already feeling this energy of mending. It could be like a reconnection, apologies. And the last group, group 4, they got a heart-to-heart conversation card, which I definitely feel like is what this is about as well. Soul Cage, rescue, escape from captivity, and restriction. Look at this beautiful picture. It's almost like there's a sense of support and being found, and being saved. Just feeling safe too. Okay, so group 5, what is up? What are your messages? There's definitely effort that needs to be made. You need to make the effort regarding this connection. Or both of you need to make the effort, because you clearly care about each other. With the mending here, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friendship too. But I feel like whatever it is, like whatever connection it is, like you really care about this person. With the rescue here, escape from captivity and restriction, it's almost like I get a sense of when things are mended, when you have that heart-to-heart conversation, it's going to feel really positive for you, in a sense like you feel like you can trust people. You feel like, okay, like this person cares about me. Someone actually cares about me. You know what I mean? Because with this star here, there's so much hope in this connection. You get rebel, which we got, I think, in group 2. A rebel, dissenter, nonconformist ideas, rebel against what doesn't sit right with you, different, can be argumentative, unique, liberal. Education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. Maybe there's something that you don't agree with with what you're learning. You know what I'm getting to with intelligence? Make the effort here is about your education. It's about your academic performance. It's about your career. But at the same time, you're going through other things too. You're having issues, or maybe not having issues, but a relationship in your life is in focus right now. It's being highlighted on top of the other things that you're going through. So death is actually 13, which simplifies to 4, and effort is 13, which simplifies to 4 as well. Maybe you want to give up. Maybe you want to give up and like stop making the effort. Yeah, so with death and effort, there being both 4s, maybe you want to give up and not make the effort, but at the same time, you also want to keep going. Interesting. Okay, so you get protection. You are being protected right now. God's rejection is protection. Something better will come along. Don't worry. On the bottom of the deck. And then lovers. Romance, romantic connection, relationship, related to relationship, more than friends, romantic desire. And technology, relating to technology. Tech, savvy person, too much technology, needing a break from phone. Career in tech when paired with career. Okay. So it's definitely a romantic thing for the majority of you. And there's a sense of rebelling too against your own feelings. You're almost like, I don't need you. And this is similar to group 4 too. Like, I don't need you. You know, how dare you? How dare you treat me like this? How dare you talk to me like this? I don't need you, I'm not gonna fight for you, but at the same time, there's a part of you that wants to. So with the technology here, it could be definitely like a too much, and also needing to take a break from social media perhaps, but that's not gonna be for everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm kind of getting stumped on this one. Let me get some clarifiers. Yeah, so new beginnings, then only time will tell on this bottom. It's time to release negativity. I got this card because it got snagged when I was putting down the other deck. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So that I get that same vibe with purification as well. So it's freaking me out because they're all very similar. Oh, and I just saw death again, by the way. It was upturned. So it could definitely be that you want to make amends with someone, but it's time to say goodbye. But that's not going to be for everyone. For others of you, both of you want to mend the relationship, and both of you care about each other, and you want to make the effort. You're just not sure about how to go about it. For others of you, you're leaning more towards letting go. It could also be just a transformation, you know, like a period of your life ending and growing through that. Like a relationship, a significant relationship, growing through that. Going through those changes and those endings. Especially with emotions running high, like, it's almost like I can't relate to this feeling. Like, I don't know exactly how to describe what you're going through, but it's almost like you're so busy. Like your life is just so busy, not necessarily doing things, but just like a lot of things are happening at once. You know, maybe your career is, oh my gosh, this is crazy. 8 of Cups. So this is again that infamous walking away card. Let's see, what card for the 8 of Cups here? What do they need? Well, let's not take that, it's too much. What does group 5 need to let go of? What's the 8 of Cups about? So we get the Page of Coins and the Knight of Cups. And then the King of Swords on the bottom, which is interesting because you have the Queen of Swords. So you have the 2 counterparts here. Again, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So what are you walking away from? It does feel like you're walking away from a love situation to pursue your career. Like you're putting your coins above a connection, even though you care about this person. But it almost feels like it's coming from pride. So you could be walking away from something even though you don't want to, because 1, you don't want to get hurt, you don't want to get rejected. Or 2, because you're making a sacrifice. You know that if it was meant to be, then you know you'll make it through. And you know that whatever is meant for you will come into your life in perfect timing. But you want to focus more on the things that you can control. But it's a way to protect yourself at the same time, if that makes sense. But with intelligence here, you know, I do feel like you're very smart. You're a logical thinker. And you want to play it smart. You want to play your cards right. But still, there's a sense of hope. You know, it doesn't mean like, with the star here, it doesn't mean it's just hope about this connection. It's just hope about life moving forward and in general. But also about, you know, a romantic connection. Maybe not with a specific person that you have in mind, but just in general, like maybe someone that's going to come in to your life. I am getting really pulled into this card, Only Time Will Tell, on top of the deck. It almost feels like it's whatever this connection is about, whether it's a friendship or a business partnership or a lover. Well, we do have lovers, so it's a lover. But whatever it's about, like, I almost feel like it's not over yet. Because with the Only Time Will Tell and new beginning, like you want the new beginning, but there's still that possibility of this other thing working out and for things to like open up again. And also with a make the effort twice, it's almost kind of, the feeling I'm getting from this is like, don't give up yet. It's not time to give up yet. You can do what you need to do in other areas of your life and still hold space for the potential of this connection to become mended or to just grow in a new way. There's still this potential to reconnect. Okay, let's get one of these. This is a Mermaid Oracle deck. Yeah, you know what it is? I'm getting with this group, you're basically using your career or your money or your like goals and dreams and stuff like that as a way to mask how you really care about this person. You're using it as a way to cope about your feelings. So Wave of Power, we got this again. A surge of power, upswinging energy, exhilarating movement. And then Song of the Siren, the call, a summoning voice to acknowledge. Another 5. Oh wait, sorry, we don't have any 5. That was a 4, sorry. Yeah, there's a need to acknowledge your feelings and how you really feel about this situation and this person. But again, God's rejection is God's protection. So whatever doesn't work out, it's because it wasn't meant to work out. There is this purification card too, so everything that's not for you is being released. But at the same time, you also have to take the initiative to do that, you know, and I feel like that's a really beneficial message for you. The Song of the Siren is reminding me of something. Some of you could be singers, musicians, or they could be musicians or singers. But it's almost, what I'm getting with this is like, you're being called to make the effort. You're being called to do the thing that you wouldn't usually do. Or you're being called to act in a way that you wouldn't usually act. Even if it's in integrity, there's just a way that you typically behave, or the way that you typically handle things. Sort of like as a coping mechanism. And what you're being called to do with the Song of the Siren here is to change that pattern, at least in this instant, to act in a different way. That's what I'm getting. Also, you have Rebel here, so this could go both ways. You could be like, I don't need you, blah, 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 or you could actually rebel against your own patterns, you know? So that's all I'm getting for you, Group 5. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I am definitely curious if it resonated with you. Feel free to let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.